Well, some people just don't understand time, do they? There's our live stream from last week with the palm tree, and I never did get to spend more time with it, but we're going to turn that, put that in a safe spot. And there's the one I did at Skybridge. We're going to turn that one around and keep that one safe. There's another one under there. I wonder what that one is. I haven't seen that one in a while. Oh, look at that. I think Husky will be okay outside.
Heidi ho. Did you start?
Yes.
Heidi ho, everyone. Just got back.
What do you think of that one?
My walk.
Not bad, huh?
That's upside down.
Yeah, oh darn, I was trying to... Joy figured that out really quick. I thought, here's the ocean waves coming up against the rocks, and here's the canopy of green. You see, and I was going to explain to them that this is the correct way. I like this painting now. I was having a little issue with it. Thinking, oh, what am I going to do with this? I don't know what to do with this painting, but now that I see the ocean and the waves and the rock crashing up again, I'll put some splashes here against the rock, and here's some greenery in the background, and then this is the sky, and this is a tree canopy and all that. Isn't that amazing? And then of course when I flip it over, there's the actual painting, and these are trees right here. See them? Isn't that something though? That is amazing. I don't know if any of you have seen this. I think I did this a couple weeks ago. Pretty sure. Oh, we're gonna turn that around and protect that one too. And then my easel fell over in the water. Made a mess. And
Hey, Scotty. Hey, Jersey.
you know, it's time to give away a painting again or something.
Not on this channel, though. We have to give it away on the other channel. The tax lady told him we have to give the paintings away on my channel.
Well, yeah, I don't get any credit giving them away on this channel.
Yeah, she said,
And I don't get any credit for the print.
A tax
The
write-off. And
yeah,
my channel's monetized, so it can be a tax write-off then.
for the shipping too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Jersey said, I was thinking about you guys and glad that I seen this come up, and your painting is absolutely beautiful. Scotty said, Donny, you wrecking the place already? LOL.
I reckon myself very intelligent. I reckon. I am looking for my turquoise. I've got a special. There it is. And still, I have paintbrushes that disappear. I don't know where they go. bowl. This way was almost empty. Like getting the last bit of toothpaste out of a toothpaste tube. You never know quite how much is left in there. That one's empty. We can put that one to rest. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Scotty wants to know how long you've been painting, Donny.
Well, I started painting houses back in the early 90s, and then in 1998 I got hired by a painting company. December of 1988. And I learned how to paint buildings. I learned how to paint exteriors and interiors, and I learned as much as I could from them, and then I went out on my own and started painting houses on my own. And that was a lot more money, let me tell you. A lot more money. And then I did that for 20-something years as we lived in Florida. And then I'll tell you, God kind of worked it out interesting by having my work just dry up. I had 1,000 numbers in my phone of customers that I had built up over 20 years, and I could not find work. And it was kind of like, I felt like the Lord was saying, you know, we're done here. And so we were in the process of selling a house, and somebody helped us sell our house. And we used the profit to buy a motorhome. And moved to Tennessee. And moved to Tennessee. Hills, that is. Blue Ridge Mountain Hills. We got ourselves a mansion with a cement pond. And all that kind of stuff. And so then we've been up here since 2019, and in several places in Tennessee, living several places in Tennessee, and then settled here because Joy felt like this was the best place for her to be for her YouTube channel as she started to grow it. And it was amazing how it was working, so we settled here in 2020, July of 2020. And then in 2022, well, I would say 2020, Joy got me to do my own YouTube channel. And then in 2021, she said, you know, I think you can paint like Bob Ross. I was like, no, I don't know how to paint like Bob Ross. She said, I think you could paint like Bob Ross. I know you could do this. And I tried it. And I had tried it like in 1999 when we were all watching Bob Ross back in 1999. And wouldn't you know, I just kind of remembered what I'd seen since 1999. And because I was a house painter, I just remembered and I caught on so quickly that it was amazing. And so that would have been, I would say, November of 2020. 2021. November of 2021, I started painting snowmen for the Christmas. She wanted to give away snowmen paintings, and I knew how to do snowmen, and so I was like, okay, I can do snowmen. And so I did some snowman paintings, and then she said, you know, you need to do this on a YouTube channel. Boy, wives know how to suck you into stuff a little at a time. They never say the whole thing, you know. They get a hold of you, then they tell you the truth. Because if she'd have told me the whole truth, I'd probably go, I ain't doing that. But by the time she got me on the YouTube channel, I had confidence. And then we decided to do a live stream, just like Bob. And here we are today.
Hi, Annette from Wisconsin. Hello, hello. Jersey asked, do you sell these online? He has sold some. He sold his first one this week and a half ago at Gatlinburg Sky Park. The first one that he sold at the Sky Park while he was painting. He had, or actually before he even started painting that day.
Yeah, they kind of came up and
on display, and one of the guests wanted to buy one, so he sold one there. And then he has sold some to some of our viewers. Some of them wired him money.
Yeah, wired or Cash App.
Cash App or PayPal or something, and then some of them gave him money when they got here and they wanted to buy a painting. I am working on a website for everything we do in the area here in the Smoky Mountains and beyond, because it's a website for the mountains. And so I will put on there Donny's painting as well. My nephew might help me with it if he's not able to. Maybe our friend Safo, maybe she's able to, because she knows a lot about computers. I'm not that technically able to do that kind of stuff. Jersey said, I would love to have a beautiful painting for my house. I can do Zelle or Venmo. Do you have Zelle or Venmo, Donny?
I do. I have Venmo.
Donny has Venmo.
And I have Zelle. I have them both.
And Zelle. Okay.
All she needs is my...
Do you know what your info is?
Oh, my phone number for...
I can't put your phone number online.
Right.
I can give you I can give you an email address, Jersey, that you can contact, and then yeah, she says they're more secure. I'm going to type in an email. If you want to email this email, then from there he can send you his information. She said you can always do the username as well. Do you know what your username is, Donny? Do you have a username on those? Donny.
What?
Take one of them out of your ear so you can hear me. Do you have a username for one of those?
I think it's on here. I think I did it on that phone. I don't know.
Okay. It might be on the phone. He's using the live stream, so he can't look it up.
It's
Jersey said she'd like to support local businesses as well. But she said she'll email.
yeah.
Scotty said, I can't wait to display the 2 paintings I have when I get to move into my new home, and will proudly display them. Thank you, Scotty.
Yeah. One day. One day. Ah, there's a thing on here. I don't know. I don't even know how to get to the Zelle.
Well, finish your painting. She's going to email, and you can look at it later. You're just on regular YouTube tonight, right?
Uh-huh.
Hi, Smoky Mountain Man.
Hey, we haven't had that guest in a while. I appreciate you coming by. I know you've been so busy. It's good to see you have a little free time.
He's very, very busy with his church. They have like these revival things in the
Yeah.
Summertime.
Always something going on.
Yeah, Scott and Tara are like so swamped with their church right now that they end up watching a lot of replays because they are they said they don't even have that much time to see each other. They said that
Well, it is the end times.
Scott and Tara told us when we went to dinner with them, this last time we were here, we went to dinner with them, and they said that, Scott said, this is the most we've seen each other, I think
that's why they come here.
He said since the last time they came here on vacation. And Tara said, yeah, because they're both so busy with the outreach stuff of their grandbabies and, their sports of their grandsons. They go to those grandsons' things at their school and their sports, and then they're both involved with the ministry at their church. Scott goes on door-to-door outreaches, and Tara is involved with all the other outreaches and stuff that her church does, the big outreaches. She's kind of in charge of that. And so they have lots of meetings and everything, and so busy. But that's wonderful that they're doing that, you know?
Awesome.
Their church obviously has, is feeling like they really need to outreach to their community.
Well, it is the end times.
They're going street by street, door to door.
Yeah,
I believe is what they're doing.
There's not a lot of time left. That's for sure. So.
Hi, Cher. Are you feeling better?
Hey.
We've been praying for you. We hope you're feeling better. And kudos to Donny.
Oh, what did I do?
Just helping me get out there on my 30-minute walks. He's been really helping me out there, you know. He doesn't like for me to be by myself, either, unless I'm at somewhere where it feels very safe, you know. Walking down there to the lake does not feel safe for me by myself, because there's all kinds of vehicles down there and everything, and there's trash down there, and once in a while you feel like there's somebody sleeping in their car down there or something overnight. I don't know what they're doing down there. So, and Donnie did see a really big coyote once in the area here. Plus bears have been in the lake swimming. So there's quite a few things there, you know. Don't want me to walk down there by myself. And I appreciate it. But it's a beautiful walk. It's absolutely a beautiful walk for us together. Hi, Nancy.
Hey. Hello, everybody.
Smoky Mountain Man's look up, redemption draws nigh.
Yes. Not much longer. I'm having fun with these waves, I'll tell you. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. And that's too bad, Husky.
We hope everyone's doing well and not dealing with any sickness, because that crud was going around there for a while, and Cher had said she wasn't feeling good for a little while. Do you want me to let her in?
If you want, it's not bothering me. She It's fine out there. The weather's good. It's not too hot. She can stay. She did not want to come in.
She might be talking.
Plus, I'd have to open all this up to get her in her crate and everything. She'll be fine.
Donnie's going to be up there at the Sky Park this coming Friday.
Yep, this Friday.
Painting up there.
We're back.
Jersey, thank you so much. She said, I got your email and will send an email to see which picture I would love to purchase. Keep painting.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, she's working on some. There is one. Is that playlist on mine? I have a playlist of pictures, don't I?
Well, you have
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
You got to keep talking, Donnie.
Oh, I got to keep talking.
Yeah, quit listening to the music.
Oh, I'm not listening to music. I'm just in my own thoughts. I'm thinking about the painting. I am working on a painting. Sometimes my voice does not work that well when I'm working on certain parts of a painting. Excuse me. And I'm experimenting with these waves.
I've been posting on my my nature channel and my vlog channel that some of the walks that we're doing. I'm not posting them all because some of them are the exact same walks, but I'm trying to post a variety of walks that I'm doing. So that some of my friends like Teresa Cantrell and Maria from Roy and Maria, they like to, I think Maria gets on her bike and Teresa gets on her treadmill, and they'll put my video on or something and or another video on, and they'll ride their bike or walk on their treadmill while they're watching it on their TV, you know, and so I've been trying to put those out there as, and even the one day, just for something different. One day it was raining and I had to we had to both get our iPhones worked on a little bit because they were having some issues. The cloud was full and our phones were connected together and we were trying to unconnect them so that we had more space and all that kind of stuff. So while Donnie sat in the iPhone store, after we explained what was going on with them, then I said, well, I'm going to put the GoPro on and on my neck mount thing, and I'm just going to go for a walk around the mall because it was raining that day. And it had pretty good rain, and so I thought, well, you know, can always walk around the mall. Lots of people go to the mall and walk around, so I had one video of walking around the mall for 30 minutes. Hey, Gator. Said, I'm from New Mexico. Welcome.
I thought you'd be from Florida with a name like Gator. Did I hear that wrong?
Randy's name is Randy Gator.
Huh. Ah,
His
last
channel-
name. Not his toy name.
It's called Gator's Sky Exploration. So he must do
Oh, stuff about the
adventures.
stars? Well,
Yes.
Arizona's the best state for stars, too.
Now he's from New Mexico.
I'm from New Mexico. New Mexico's like
So what?
the best
It
state
says,
for...
first timer here. Oh, thank you, Jersey. Shouted you out, Donnie. Jersey shouted you out and brought me here. I'm an artist myself, so I love viewing other artists' work. Glad to be here. Are you? So, do you do something with like? because I'm thinking by that name, Gator Sky Exploration, that you have some sort of a thing, a business that has to do with the sky.
Yeah.
Like jumping out of planes or
Astronomy or...
something. Probably not jumping out of planes though, exploration. So you have a big old telescope looking at the sky maybe. He said Gator is my middle name. Hey Rhonda Gale. Smoky Mountain Man said, wanted to know how Cynthia is doing. She's doing okay health-wise. She's doing okay. She's just trying to raise some funds so that she can go to her brother's funeral and help to cover the costs, because he was dealing with, was it kidney issues or liver issues, something real major, and he did not have any insurance, and no way to, cover the expenses of that. And even cremation and stuff is many, many thousands of dollars. It's kind of shocking to me how many thousands of dollars it is to have someone cremated. Gator said, I'm a sky watcher on the spiritual sense, and I do artistic edits on my captures of angels, UFOs, and things like that.
Interesting. Oh, I had such a pretty picture, and then I went and ruined it. Gotta work on it. Gotta somehow fix this.
Hi, Ruby, Rushing Wind Mountain. After a while, that little gets me to the point where I'm like, okay,
I got no place to put her, even if you brought her in.
she'd have to stay
I
over
blocked the
here.
gate.
She'd have to stay on this side.
She'll get over it. It's cool out there. She's got no reason to come in. That's not really what I want anyway. Okay, so we gotta wait for that to dry before I can do any more of that. So it's time to work.
Ruby was asking you what you were painting today. Rhonda said,
Ah.
everyone.
Just kind of anything. I'm doing like a volcanic island beach kind of deep ocean look. I am not I set my paint down somewhere here. There we go. Oh, that's brown. Certain colors of the ocean just fascinate me. You know, you don't even realize what color looks like until you get working with it. And see these, the crests of these waves are supposed to be over dark water, and I kind of washed out the darkness. So I have to put the darkness back in and then pull the wave down over it. And so I've got to get that dark look back. And see, I'm working on things underwater. You have to do things like, there's some stones under the water here. And you have to put the stones, you have to put the water in, then you have to put the stones in, then you have to put some water over the stones so that they look like they're underwater. Very interesting. It's kind of fun to try to figure out how to do that. And like over here, I want to put a few little notches of black in right here to give a little bit of depth to the stone. And that helps the stones jump out a little bit, you know. They're like doing the splash first, then putting the stone in. Looks odd until you put the stone in. It looks like this is a little high. There, that's better. And I'm doing this because I've got to learn how to paint clear water. How do you paint clear water? I'm telling you. Well, unless you're in Clearwater, Florida, it's not that easy. Now, if I was in Clearwater, Florida, I could probably paint clear water. Funny. Oh, that's funny. And so I've done a good job here of doing the blue over the gray, and now all of a sudden that's looking like water rushing off. See how that's kind of, boy, that's beautiful. Look at the way that water's rushing off that rock and kind of curving right here. This is kind of curving. Let me see if I can make even more. So if I put just a little bit of a little dibby right there, then that looks like that's kind of folding over, and there's rocks under the water there. Oh boy, I like that one. See, and as this paint goes, see, and then I'll kind of do this over the dark paint, then that makes it look like a cresting wave. Uh-oh. Smaller brush, maybe? Softer brush, maybe. Ah, favorite brush time. And the most difficult thing is that acrylics don't work like oils do. But if I put white right on the edge coming over the dark, all of a sudden it looks like a curl. And then you kind of, put that right there. And then if you lay the brush right like that, and a lot of people have the patience to clean the brush and all that kind of stuff, and I don't.
Hey, Misha.
Oh, which Lisa?
I said Misha.
Misha. Misha. Yes, that's my favorite word to say when I'm doing a Wally. Wally. Misha. We love our Misha. And there was a paintbrush on the floor. I was looking for, there it is. There's one where there's a little boy standing on the beach and he's watching a whale go by. And I like that music.
Hi, Maritza.
And so we're gonna splash up a little bit here, see? And then put a little bit of foam right there.
Hi, Shar of Heart.
Nope.
She can hear you out there. Either have to let her in or quit fussing. So those who just came in, Donny's going to be over there at Gatlinburg Skybridge because they hired him as part of their
Mission.
artists, as part of their artists,
Artist summer, they call it.
part of their guest experiences. He was hired as an artist. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. And I would have done it for nothing. But they insisted. They said, we want to honor your gift. I was
Misha
like,
said,
okay, honor away.
"Congratulations,
We can honor away. I'm fine with that.
Ruby said, that's very nice. Shar of Heart said, super awesomeness.
Well, I'll tell you, it's amazing. It did a lot for my self-esteem, you know, because it's funny how we're important to our family. Sometimes that's just not what makes us feel important, you know. There we go. That's looking a little bit more realistic now. Okay. Whew. We're starting to save our bacon here. Starting to save the bacon. I wonder what's bothering her. She's never liked this. She's got water. She's had food. She just came back from a walk. She can't be missing out on anything. All right.
I'll let her in a minute. She can
Well, we'll see how she's doing. Thing is, I got no place to put her.
I said you just have to lay on the floor.
Mm-hmm. Maybe she thinks the air conditioning's on. Dogs are pretty smart about that stuff. I just feel like there's
Shar said,
something.
Shar of Heart said, we've got more barking here than usual this evening too at her place.
I was watching a thing on 2004 tsunami today, and on one of the Indonesian islands they have tourist elephants, and the tourist elephants broke their chains and got out of there. And the little boy that was in charge of the elephants had to chase them down, and he was saying in his language how he owed the elephants his life, because had he stayed there at the beach, he would have perished with other people. But as it was, he had to chase after the elephants that broke their chains, because they knew what was coming. Oh, I thought, wow, isn't that interesting? Have your life saved by an elephant. Very interesting. I just feel like I'm still working on these waves to try to get them to look a little bit more natural. I'll stumble on it, you know. I just don't know what I'm doing in so many ways.
Rhonda Gale said she has some days when she cries about her mom, because Rhonda's mom has older, very senior mom, and she has fallen a bunch of times, and it's not a good thing.
Yeah, did they ever get her to the MRI? Did we ever get our MRI yet?
Misha Lee said they didn't like captivity. I saw a video today where they had rescued a elephant that was in captivity maybe its whole life, and when they let it out of the cage, it wasn't sure of being outside, and they gave it some food outside of the cage, and it picked up the food and took it inside to eat.
Well, that's sad.
Annette said, stay strong, Rhonda Gale. Someone someday will be able to help your mom. Sharpheart said that tells you those elephants could have left at any time.
Mm-hmm.
Rhonda said yes, they did the MRI, but she doesn't know the results yet.
Okay.
Sharpheart said the elephants were just being obedient until danger arose.
Yep.
Michelle said, "Oh, poor thing. Yeah, that was so sad to see that elephant. But you know, they left the cage door open. You know, in the rescue, they said they didn't just lock the cage door. They allowed her to go back in if that's where she felt safe, because that's all she's known for so many years. But they don't have the gate closed, so she can come back out, you know."
Now I'm making a splash runoff where the water runs off the rock.
I have seen some people, you know, that rescue dogs, where the dog had long hair and it was matted and everything, and it had to be shaved. But because of getting shaved bald completely, they felt like it would be devastating to the dog to have it that way. So sometimes they would leave some hair that would still hang over its eyes, you know, and stuff, so that it felt like, even though they took off all the mats and everything on the rest of the body and they shaved it, they left a little bit on the face so that it could get used to this and it wasn't like a drastic, you know, thing. And because the dog it was kind of like when a dog isn't cared for and loved, it's afraid. The dog is living in fear. So leaving a little bit of the hair to hang over the eyes kind of gave the dog the feeling of it was still hiding. You know, I'm hiding behind this, you know, and stuff. And it's heartbreaking to hear those stories, but thank God for rescuers. Thank God for rescuers, you know.
Yeah. Huh. Wow.
Ruby said, I'm eating a piece of a cookie. Ruby said, animals are very in tune to danger, a survival instinct. Yeah, it's like to weather, too. To weather, animals are very in tune to the dangers of weather, the barometric pressure changes and stuff like that. And they say, if you see animals, especially your pets or something, and they have this more than a normal fear of a thunderstorm, you know what I mean? Then you need to take note, and you need to seek some shelter just in case, you know, or go to a higher ground like that. The animals over in those countries where they have tsunamis, they will clear out, the animals will clear out and they'll go to high ground when a tsunami is coming.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but the people don't do that. Misha Lee said she loves the splash effect. Ruby said she does too. The splashes on the rock is awesome.
Thank you.
Suzanne Goulet said, wow, this is a great time to come in. Looks great, Donny.
Hi, Suzanne. Another one of my favorite painting recipients. I appreciate that my fans come back. My friends come back.
Your friends, yeah.
Just got a
fan of his painting, maybe, but not.
Yeah,
but we don't call people fans. But maybe you're a fan of his art or something,
yeah,
which is fine if you're a fan of his art.
And that after you win a painting, you still come back. Aw.
Shar said, people are very much like that, where many won't travel or experience living in other places or states. They want to just stay with what they've known all their lives. And I'm telling you, my dad was Navy, and so because of that, and Donny was in the military. So because he was in the military and my dad was in the military, I've moved around. You know, I lived in the state of Hawaii. I've lived in the state of Maine. I have lived in the state of Washington. Not D.C., but Washington, the state. On the, up there by Ruby.
Yeah.
And I have lived in California. And I have lived in Florida. And Indiana. And Alabama. And Kentucky and Tennessee. And of course I've traveled all of Route 66 going across the country, so.
Yep.
But I have a couple of siblings that have stayed in Indiana, even though they lived in all those places. They lived in some of those places also when, you know, some of them were as a kid, some of them were as an adult. But my brother is a truck driver, though, so he does like to travel. He just likes to live close to home, you know, where the family is. The place I love the most, though, to live is here in East Tennessee, in the Smoky Mountains. My favorite, by far. But I love Route 66, like to take a trip, you know, on Route 66 and travel that. Has anybody listening, whether you're watching in the replay or listening now, has anybody traveled Route 66? Either as a child or as an adult? Donny did a little bit of it. I did all of Route 66 as a child with my parents because my mother's
Yeah, I
parents,
only went as far as Colorado with my family in 1970.
Shar Parton said she did part of it. Rhonda said no, she hasn't.
Well, we've met people that
Donny did part of
have
it.
businesses, and they said it's the foreigners that make up the most people because it's the history of the country, and the Americans aren't interested in it, but other people are.
We just encourage you to go take a trip on Route 66, even if you do it, you know, do part of it, and then later on you do another part of it or something.
Yeah.
Misha Lee said we've traveled some of Route 66. You know that song, Get Your Kicks on Route 66? I have that song on my iPhone because I love Route 66. Sharpheart said, I love history. Unlike most people, it's like exploring a new place. Rhonda said she can't go anywhere because of her mom. Yeah, we know that, Rhonda.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can get out and see some things later on.
Yeah, we had times when we had sick animals. We didn't go anywhere for months. Let's see, what shall we do? Let's do a black, white, Wait till you see what idea I just had. I just had an idea. I said, we're missing something. don't overdo the cookies. Oh, I have to hide them.
I closed it up. I did 1.5. I ate 1.5 cookies. He bought coconut
Chocolate chip.
chocolate chip cookies from, where is it at? Publix?
No, Food City actually.
Food City? Actually, I'll show you. They look like this. I don't know if you can see them. Pretty good.
Yeah. She usually doesn't go after cookies, and she found out she likes those, so now
I don't know. The coconut.
I have to share them, but I don't like sharing.
The coconut and the chocolate chip is a good combination. Here, lay down. Sit. Angel. Sit. No. No. Here. All right, fine. Go in. If you're going in, go in. She must have heard something out there that bothers her. Go on, in.
Yeah, here we are talking about animals sensing something.
Well, she does not like if anybody sets up a firecracker or
Yep.
has any kind of target practice or anything around, or if there was a backfire on a vehicle that made that kind of a noise, she does not like any of it. Yeah, Donny will probably be live, Rhonda, on Friday. She said, are you having a live stream on Friday? Because Friday's my birthday. Everybody wish happy birthday to Rhonda early. Happy birthday, Rhonda.
Happy birthday, Rhonda. I hope it's a better one. It gets better. Gonna get better.
Suzanne said, happy birthday, Rhonda.
I think I want to get rid of this right here. Maybe turn that into more of a beach right here.
Annette said, happy birthday, Rhonda Gale. Ruby Rushing Wind Mountain said, happy early birthday, Rhonda. Rhonda said, thanks, everyone. Hey, Rhonda, what's your favorite kind of a scene of like a painting that Donny paints?
Yeah, have you won a painting yet, Rhonda? Or?
think so.
I don't think so.
Send her one for her birthday. She sends us all kinds of
Yeah.
holiday cards and stuff. She hasn't won any, she said. What is your favorite type of a scene? Misha Lee said, Happy birthday, Rhonda. Out of the types of paintings that Donny paints, he paints the snowman. He has done things like this of the ocean. He's done beaches. He's done lighthouses. He's done mountain scenes. All kinds of things he's done. All you have to do is look on his channel to see, on his live stream, on his channel, and there's usually a thumbnail of the finished, most of the time, not always, but sometimes there's a painting like midstream thumbnail, but sometimes there's a finished thumbnail of the painting. Rhonda says, mountains and beaches and snowmen are her favorite.
Oh, I've got just the painting for you. You'll love it.
We'll mail you a painting that he's done for your birthday, Rhonda, but it won't be there.
Yeah, I haven't painted it yet.
It won't be there in time for your birthday.
But you'll have something to look forward to. Since the best birthday mom is probably
after your birthday sometime.
Unless
when he
you're
gets around to mailing, when he gets around to painting it and mailing it.
yeah.
She said thanks, it's okay. Every time I see something with Elvis now, I always think of Rhonda because she loves Elvis. Rhonda said, you guys are great. Yes, I do love Elvis.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, that makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. I'm happier with that.
Rhonda said, thanks, Donny.
Sure. Ministry is not something to take lightly or darkly. See if I can make a few splashes. Take some white and some water. See if I can't make a few splashes. There you go. No, that was pretty good. we have to put a few coats of red on here. A little happy accident made that lighthouse look a lot better.
Nancy, our treasured home, said, "Happy birthday, Rhonda." We want to always, we always like to say thank you to our TV watchers and our replay watchers. It means a lot to us. Your views watching means a lot to us.
Yeah, you're the invisible help.
It's how I get paid personally, is on
Yeah.
the views on my channel. So it's very, very much appreciated. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Lee. She's getting ready to go on a walk and call her mom.
All right.
Thanks for joining us, Sharpheart. She's going to spend some time with her family. Rhonda said, "Good night, Misha."
So all I'd have to do is put a mountain in this one, and she'd be happy. If I could just put a mountain in there. Unfortunately, too late to put a mountain in. But we'll...
Annette said, "Good night, Misha and Sharpheart."
Misha.
Rhonda Gale said, "Thanks to everyone in the chat. It's very nice to me, and I appreciate everyone."
Yeah, what's the point of having a YouTube channel if you can't cheer people up? Do something nice. We're glad to help.
Sharpheart said, "What about a distant mountain on the horizon?"
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm about done here. We've got to put...
He actually did this painting pretty fast. Faster
yeah, I
than...
started at 10 after.
Is that when you
Well,
went
actually,
live?
yeah, 8:09 was when I went live.
Okay.
I've got my splashes. I've got pretty much everything.
I have to take some paintings to the on Friday. He'll have to take some paintings with him on Friday and display them for people so they can see what he does.
Yeah. Let's see, like right down here at the bottom. See these black rocks right here. And if you, I'm supposed to take a little bit of water and a little bit of paint. A little bit of water, a little bit of paint, and you go over them. And then the rocks, when the paint dries, look like they're underwater. Is that pretty cool or what? That's pretty cool.
Rhonda said, very nice painting. You guys are great.
Yeah, a little bit more. So I could take just a little bit of water and a little bit of that blue and touch some of this white runoff, see? And give it just a little bit of color.
Brenda said, I just sent you hearts.
Those count. Every little bit counts. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I think everything like that. I don't know. I assume that YouTube pays attention to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we can only hope. I was thinking about maybe put a little color in the splash. Maybe that would make the splash look a little more, make the splash look a little bit more real. So that it's not just white. Giving a little bit of contrast to the color. I like being able to see the wave behind the splash. That looks nice. That looks very nice. A little bit more water. Maybe a little bit of white. Maybe we can make a little wave smoosh here. Something that would look like a little...
Hey, Spaceman, he said there's a big delay between my phone and the TV. Spaceman, tell Rhonda happy birthday. Her birthday is Friday. Donny will be painting up there at the Sky Bridge on Friday. And it's Rhonda's birthday on Friday. Annette said, hello, Spaceman and Mrs. Spaceman. Brenda said, thanks to everyone for the birthday wishes. Spaceman said, happy early birthday, Rhonda. Hope you have a blessed day.
Yeah. And make sure you come in Friday so we can say happy birthday for real.
Yeah. And if we forget...
Don't feel bad. We forget our own
If
birthday.
we forget, just remind us, because we literally have our mind on so many things that we forget stuff.
So we don't mind being reminded.
Yeah.
Don't be insulted if we don't remember. And we won't be offended
Spaceman said,
that you had to remind us.
One of these days we're going to get up there, Spaceman, over there. I want to vlog some of the places in your neck of the woods. Need to get up to Anakista, and this coming Saturday is the opening of Dollywood's summer celebration, Donny.
Huh. The dance thing?
Yes,
Huh.
this Saturday. So you can probably look for us to be at Dollywood on Saturday on Smoky Mountain Blessed, live streaming the dance party. I won't get paid for it. It's all copyrighted music, but
You'll get your views. We appreciate people coming in and giving us the views.
let's see. I don't even remember what my code word is for my channel. Smoky Mountain Man was here, he'd probably remember. Spaceman said, come on, just have to make sure it's not a weekend. I'm scheduled to work or on call. Are you talking about this weekend you're working, Spaceman? Because I won't be there Saturday because Dollywood's opening their summer celebration. What time are you going to be on Friday? Probably
11 to 2 is our normal.
11 to 2, 11 a.m. before noon, 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. is the range, somewhere in that range. Donny will be live streaming from the Gatlinburg Sky Park. And then sometimes when he, last time, when he got close to the end of his thing, I did a little pop-up on a vertical pop-up. And a vertical live stream actually is kind of like a different platform for YouTube. He's not working this weekend, Spaceman said. He's scheduled to work the first weekend in October. He's got to try and get someone to cover him for that weekend so he can hopefully go to the meetup.
Is that, how close is the meetup? Is that something we want to see?
It's Blaine's meetup like it was last year. He's doing another one this year.
The Georgia one?
Blaine's mountain meetup that we went to last year.
Oh, here in town.
Yes.
Great.
He was going to go to Branson this year, but he decided just to come back to Gatlinburg.
Thank you, Blaine.
The thing of it is there's a lot of people that can go to Branson and they can't come to here because it's too far for them.
Right. And the other way around. Too many people here can't go to Branson.
Right. Spaceman said, that's a nice painting, Donny.
Thank you, mister. You are a kind-hearted soul.
Rhonda said she got to go see her mom today. That is great, Rhonda. Spaceman said, Joy, that was an interesting walk around the mall the other day. Thanks. I wanted to get my 30-minute walk in, and it was a rainy day, and we had to get our iPhones worked on because they were the cloud was full, and our phones were joined together, and we were trying to disconnect our phones from each other so that we had more space on our phones and all this kind of stuff. So Donny sat there and worked on let them work on the phones while I said, I'm just going to go for a walk, around the mall. And, rainy day, lots of people walk around the mall, so I thought, might as well post that as a 30-minute walk.
Yeah, Spaceman, did you see my foodie heaven? That was at the mall.
I did not notice that, Spaceman. No, I don't know if I posted that video yet.
I saw it.
The one with the food?
Yeah, the one with me going, oh, oh, oh.
A shorts video?
Mm-hmm.
A regular video?
The shorts. Of me just saying, oh, oh.
Rhonda said her brother Ron took her to see her mom. That's great, Rhonda. Spaceman said he hopes your mom is doing well, Rhonda. I don't think it's posted yet. Today, for hours, I was literally getting stuff off of my Android phone, transferring it over to my computer, because my phones are just getting so full of stuff that they, after a while, when they're so full, they don't want to work right. If you're a vlogger, you have your phones full. If you're not a vlogger, you still have to keep in mind, because like Tara Dalmatian is not a vlogger, but she takes so many photos that her phone will get full, and then she'll have to transfer stuff over to her computer. Rhonda said her brother is driving back tomorrow where he lives. Spaceman said there's an evangelist in town of Bristol, over there where he's at, Bristol, doing a revival.
Go get healed.
Um,
Get in line and get healed.
Rhonda said her brother and his wife came to visit their mom. Okay, Rhonda. She's gonna.
She gotta go.
No, she's gonna send an email about her the details. She's gonna send an email about the details of her visit with her brother. Making the whole table shake.
Sorry. All right. I'm just thinking about maybe.
To everyone that watches in the replay again and the TV, thank you, thank you.
Just thinking about a few clouds, maybe kind of balance it out. We need a few more clouds up here, maybe.
Rhonda says she loves our emojis, the little emojis we put up for the members thing. They're cute. It's in order that it's a painter, and then it's Donny as a pirate with a parrot on his shoulder, and then it's John Wayne, and then Pepe Le Pew, because Donny imitates Pepe Le Pew, and then it's Siamese, our cat, and then a bald eagle, and then it's our little my little VW bug, and then it's me holding a camera. I tried to make fun emojis for the members. Nancy used her little members thing emojis. Says our treasured home has been a member for 3 months. Thank you, Nancy.
Wow.
Rhonda, if you click on the thing up there where it says something about gifted memberships, there should be something up there that says you can opt in for a gifted membership. And that way you could win one from YouTube. Because it's very random. We don't have control of who YouTube picks.
Yeah, and it's not like you win anything special.
But you opt in. Well, you get to see, Donny puts out some like time-lapse videos of his paintings and stuff like that. Plus you get to use those emojis, those fun emojis. Can you see where it says opt in for the membership?
Okay. I was going to sign my name and it made such a pretty splash, I decided not to make it. Put the rest of my name there.
Thanks, Janelle. Hello.
All right, we have signed it.
On Donny's
Signed it, sealed it, delivered it.
on Donny's channel, because YouTube just gifted 10 more memberships. So every month they allow us to put in for gifted memberships for our viewers, and it's very random. We don't pick who gets the gift, YouTube does. And even if somebody buys a gift for other people, YouTube actually randomly picks the people who opt in for the gift. And so Janelle was just gifted a membership membership, and she said, "Oh,
Yay.
thank you so much." So on his, just letting the members know, whether you were gifted a membership or you purchased a membership, because Donny's memberships are like $1. On his channel,
1 or 3, I think you said.
I think there's a $1 membership and there's a $3 membership, but either membership has
We
a
would
thing
thank
where
you for it.
you can watch. We do some recording of his paintings, and we do it in time lapse so that it's faster, so that the members can actually watch him paint. There's a few paintings on there that are like time lapsed, so that you can watch him paint speedily.
I am very happy.
Annette says good night.
I'm very happy
So
with the
if you wanna
painting
win-
tonight.
If you want to win a membership,
Thank you, Lord.
you have to opt in for the free membership. Aw, that's very sweet. Janelle gifted a membership, and YouTube picked Mrs. Debbie. Thank you, Janelle. Very sweet. Annette said, good night, everyone.
Thank you for being here. I enjoyed my painting tonight, and I thank you so much for the company. I feel like it blesses me just because it's something that God's doing. When you're here with me enjoying it, I feel like that's a good use of our time and a good use of God's talent. And I appreciate you being here and expressing a desire to see what I do and God's talent. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Janelle said the painting is absolutely beautiful. Spaceman said, y'all have a good night.
Good night, good night, good night.
We love you.
We love you, but Jesus loves you more. Good night, good night, good night.